The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is CNEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, turn your attention now to the Catawba College Catawba Indians, who arrive at Hope Fieldhouse for a Saturday tip-off at 4 p.m. Indians, a talented club, one of the better defensive units in the South Atlantic Conference, held you to 65 points in the meeting at Goodman Gym earlier this season. What's it take to get the offense clicking against them?
I think it's how we start. We know both teams are going to come out trying to be really stingy and tough on the defensive side of the ball. We've got to be poised and confident and go what we've been going with. Fast transition after we get stops, and once we get in the half court, get the ball to the rim with the pass or the dribble.
Charles Clark continues to perform at stupefyingly good levels, 3 30-point games in the last 4 outings. What is it about this stretch run that sticks out to you?
First of all, Charles is talented. I think he knows that now going down the stretch, more so than any other point in the year, every game is critical. And we've had some missteps, obviously, for a variety of reasons. But I think he's more focused than he's even been, and he's been focused throughout the year. But he's even more focused now on trying to put forth the best possible effort he can put forth and the best possible performance to give our team a better chance to win. The
comparisons when a player scores that many points, only natural to go back to Ish Sanders and Antoine Davis. Are comparisons to those two fair, given that Clark has as many 30-point games in his career as Ish Sanders did in his career, considering Clark doesn't have that secondary component who can go out and score 20 every night like Ish and Antoine did with each other?
Well, it is hard to compare. Ish and Antoine were exceptional players, and two of the best ever play at Carson-Newman and two of the best play in the South Atlantic Conference. But as you said, when we played with those guys, it was hard for a team because you had two just superstars you were going against. Charles, he's got other really good players around him, but we don't have another guy that has the ability to throw the punch scoring-wise that Ish could for Antoine or Antoine could for Ish. So people can load up and really focus more of their attention on him, and you see that happen in our games, man. They know they scout, and they know what his game is, and he'll put the ball on the deck trying to get to the rim. You'll have 2 and 3 people committed to stopping him. So to see what he's doing now speaks volumes to truly his talent, and then the commitment of the rest of his teammates. His teammates know his talent, and they work to put him in good situations as well and help him along the way.
He was the only player who scored double digits against Catawba in the 4-point loss earlier this season. Who needs to step up around Clark to ensure a victory on Saturday?
It's a collective team effort. You never know what they're going to give defensively. They make it tough for you to get anything. But Sawyer and Josh have got to give us some presence inside. Zach and Mason have got to do a good mix of jump shooting from the 3 and still getting to the rim so we can get to the line. And then the guys we bring off the bench, Andy, Chris, Taylor, Will, those guys got to give opportunities. They got to put points on the board. You never know how that's going to go, but what we know we have to do is make sure we make life tough for them and stop Morrison and Jamil and make it difficult.
Of course, you lead me well. Jamil Taylor, Jared Morrison, the Indians' 2 leading scorers. Taylor's coming off of a 29-point game. Morrison had 28 against you in the first meeting. What makes them a difficult duo to slow down?
They're big, they're athletic, they're confident, and they've got the green light. Morrison obviously has had a lot of success against us. Jamil Taylor has the potential to do that. We've got to make sure we keep them in front, limit their drives, contest their jump shots from the perimeter, and try to keep them off the glass. And that's a daunting task for sure.
This weekend you have the 57-58 team in attendance. What's it mean to have some old Hoopers from back in the day at Mossy Creek be here, and we'll join you for a ceremony pregame on the court?
We love it any time former players get a chance to come back, and these guys meant a lot to our institution when they were student athletes here, and they've all done so well in their lives as representatives of our institution. And anytime we get a chance to get them back here, we embrace it and try to give them a good experience. I know it'll motivate our guys. I hope to. I know it will. It motivates them to try to put forth a nice performance and to get those older guys connected with our current generation of Eagles is always just a plus.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, Cav.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is CNEagles.com.